What is going on, guys? It is Diffuser3 here, and today for you I've got a little gun review of the FAL OSW. Now this gun, you unlock it at level 22, however I have bought it with one of those tokens that you can keep the gun forever, and I gotta say this gun is awesome. It's an assault rifle, and the whole gun itself is pretty fun to use. It's a semi-automatic gun, however you can make it fully automatic. Overall, I think you guys should use this gun and you'll probably do pretty well with it. Throughout this video, I'll be giving you stats and I'll tell you my class setup and other stuff about this gun. So yeah, go and use this gun and I'll carry on with the rest of the video. To start off, I'm going to be talking about the reload time of this gun. Now, when you haven't got fast mags and you haven't emptied your clip, your reload time is going to be 2.09 seconds. Now that is quite fast, so to be honest, fast mags is an attachment you don't need. And if you've got unless you've got a space for it, then I wouldn't advise putting it on. When you've emptied the whole of the clip and there's like no bullets in the mag, it will take 2.7 seconds to reload, and that's only a fraction of a second more than the other. So yeah, this clip is with fast mags, and as you can see, there's a minor difference. It's like it's a bit less than 1 second, but yeah, you don't really need it. Anyway, on to the next part. Now I'm going to tell you about the recoil of this gun. Now this gun, when you have no attachments on it and you're just shooting it with like your trigger finger, it has low recoil, and to be honest, the recoil you can't even tell. I mean, if you look at that, I mean, it's like no recoil there. And now when you flick it to select fire, so it's fully automatic, the recoil increases dramatically. So I've got to say, if you're using select fire, get off it right now. I mean, you can, if you've got a good trigger finger, you can shoot faster than the fully auto. You can actually get more bullets out, and even if you don't, you can still get quite a lot of bullets out. So yeah, you still get loads of recoil. You get more recoil with that than having no, like when you're semi-automatic. Now with grip, your recoil hardly changes when you're not using fully auto. See, it's the same there as it was without grip, and these clips are with grip. And now when you flick it to fully auto, your recoil pretty much stays the same. So the two attachments I would say don't use is fully auto and grip, because grip has no change, and fully auto pretty much does so much recoil that it's hard to use. And without fully auto, you've got no recoil whatsoever, so yeah, it's pretty easy. Anyway, on to the next part. So now for the damage of this gun, it does 55 at close range and 40 at long to medium range. Now, if you don't get what that means, it basically means that at short range, you're going to be killing them in 2 shots, and at medium to long range, you're going to be killing them in 3. Now, to be honest, this gun, you're mainly using it at short to medium range, so you're getting them in 2 to 3 shots, which is pretty good, because if you're accurate, unlike me, you're going to be dropping those guys really fast. Now the multiplier is with the head. If you get a headshot, you're going to get a 1.2 multiplier, and that basically means at short range there's no change. It's the 2-shot kill to the head and the body, so you can hit them once in the body, once in the head, once in the head, once in the body. Doesn't matter, you're still going to get that 2-shot kill. But at long range and medium range, it'll change. Rather than a 3-shot kill to a 2-shot kill, so you're going to get 2 shots to the head and they're down, and again at long range 2 shots to the head and they're down. So overall that's pretty good. And with the silencer, which is the attachment which drops your damage, you're going to be dropping them in 4 shots at long and medium range, and 3 shots at short range. So it basically just increases your kill by 1 bullet. So yeah, if you want to use a silencer, you can. You're still going to be dropping them fast, but I don't use a silencer because I just find it easier. Anyway, now I'm going to tell you about my class. Alright guys, now on to the class setup. So to start off, I'm going to be talking about like my kind of class, but to be honest, the class is changing so much. I'll just tell you the average setup, which will help you out. So with this gun, you want to be using a sight, just because the iron sights aren't the best, and because this gun is at medium to long and short kind of range, it's all of them, you probably want to be looking quite far. So target finder sight is alright, but I wouldn't suggest it, just because it covers your whole screen, and it doesn't always work like here. because they're probably using cold-blooded or something, and I don't know, I like the target finder on the LSAT, but on this gun, not so much. I would probably recommend a red dot or an ACOG just because they look nice and they're easy to use. You can change the reticule and just stuff like that. I mean, I like those two sights, and in the other clips I use them. I do use some iron sights and clips, but in those I'm pretty bad. So that's for the sights. Now, you can use fast mags if you want. In a lot of these clips I'm using it, but I just gotta say, only use it if you've got a place in your 10 class slot. If you don't have the place, don't try and make space, don't delete perks for it. I mean, you've got a 2.09 second reload time without it anyway, so you don't really need it. And if you can just get to a corner, reload and go back out there, then you'll be fine. I mean, only use fast mags there if you've got like the space, and yeah, don't make space for it. Another attachment which I wouldn't suggest is the select fire, just because fully automatic you've got too much recoil on the gun and it just annoys the heck out of me. Recoil, I mean, without it you've got no recoil whatsoever. Depending, it doesn't matter how fast your trigger finger is, there's no recoil, or it's just low. So if you've got like some uber cool trigger finger, then use that, because I found that if you've got a good enough trigger finger, you shoot faster than the select fire allows you to. So you can try that out. Even if you don't have a good trigger finger, then you can still use don't use the select fire, just because you've probably got a fast enough trigger finger to take them out. Now other attachments I would maybe suggest is probably the silencer, just because if you're getting into their spawn or you don't want to be seen, then silencer is pretty good. You don't have to use it. I mean, like, I don't use it that much, but you can if you want to. The silencer is quite nice though, because just because like you're not seen on the minimap. However, you will have to take them out in one more shot, and like, I don't know, that one shot could cost you your life. So yeah, I don't use the silencer that much, but sometimes I have. And the other attachments, quick draw, stock, laser, they're all good, but I wouldn't really use many. My average class is probably fast mags and a sight. I mean, that's pretty much it. You can put other attachments on if you really want to, but yeah, just pretty much sight and any other attachments. I've used quick draw a couple times, and yeah, they're just like the main attachments. I mean, this gun is pro. Even without any attachments, you're gonna do well with it. It's just such a pro gun that yeah, you should go try it out. Now for the perks, I'm using lightweight or ghost at the moment, just because you can, with lightweight you can just rush around really fast, and ghost you're not seen on the map. However, in these clips I'm not using ghost, just lightweight. And then for the other perks, I don't, to be honest, extreme condition is one you want just so you can run around fast, but then other ones you don't really need. I mean, maybe engineer so you can see all the equipment and stuff, but other than that there's nothing else. I am using fast hands in this just because I was throwing equipment about and stuff, but yeah, you don't really need any of the green perks. Maybe toughness if you're getting shot a lot, but yeah, that's it. For your equipment, again, that doesn't really matter. Maybe concussions if you finding it that they're killing you, so you can just stun them and then pick up the kills quite fast. Shock assists, or those shock charges, the one which they're on the ground and they shock them, they're quite good because they're like motion censored, so you can throw that into a room. If it goes off, then you know they're in there and then just take them out. For the other equipment, maybe just a grenade or a C4 or something. They don't really matter. It's mainly about the gun. So yeah, that's like a little class setup. Kill streak, they don't matter depending on how good a player you are, just go with them. So like, say if you're really good, you're getting high kill streaks, pick the high ones. If you're not so good, pick the low ones. If you're average, pick the middle ones. Just, it's all about you. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh yeah, in the comments, if you can, leave a gun which I should do a review on next. And yeah, I'll hopefully do one. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye.